Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be starting with exercise 2.4. Determine which of the following polynomials has x plus 1 as a factor. This x plus 1 should have their factor. What we will do, we will take the value of x. X plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. Now put this x is equal to minus 1 in all the parts. We will put this here, minus 1 ka cube, minus 1 ka square, minus 1 plus 1. After solving it, we are getting value 0. We are getting value 0. If the answer is 0, then it is a factor of the given polynomial. That means x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. Second and third part, do it as homework. Fourth part, x cube minus x square minus 2 plus under root 2 x plus under root 2. Put on place of x, we will put minus 1 as it is. Just take a look at here. Minus 1 ka cube minus 1 ka square plus 1, but the sign is minus 1. This minus 1 is multiplied inside. It will become minus 2 and minus under root 2. This plus under root 2 remain as it is. Now this minus sign will go inside now. Minus minus plus 2. Minus minus plus under root 2. Minus 1 minus 2. This minus 2 and plus 2 are cancelled out. Under root 2 plus under root 2. 2 under root 2. Got it? Now see question number 2. Using the factor theorem to determine whether gx is a factor of px in each of the following cases. See, px is a polynomial, gx is also a polynomial, which is a divisor of this dividend. Gx is known as divisor. Gx is equal to x plus 1. We are talking about the factor. Again, we will put it equal to 0. We have taken out the value of x as minus 1. Now we will put this value in this polynomial minus 1. As I have told you, if the answer comes 0, then it is a factor of the given polynomial. Answer is 0. It is a factor of the given polynomial. Take a look. We have put gx is equal to 0. We have taken out the value of x. We have put the value of x in the polynomial. And the answer is 0. So gx is a factor of px. Second part. Again, x plus 2 it is given. We have taken the value of x as 2 minus 2. From the gx, we have put this value. Now it is not a factor of px. After solving it, the answer is minus 1. So it cannot be a factor of px. See question 3 now. Again the same question. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of px in each of the following cases. X minus 1 is given to us equal to 0 we have put. We have taken out the value of x, that is 1. Now put this value 1 in x. I've done it. 1 square plus 1 plus k. We have put this polynomial is equal to 0 because we have to take out the value of k. If we want to take out the value of k, we have to put this polynomial is equal to 0. Got it? 1 plus k is equal to 0, 2 plus k is equal to 0, k is equal to minus 2. The value of k. Second part, 2x square plus kx plus under root 2. What is the value of x? 1 in all the parts. Put x is equal to 1, 2 into 1 ka square plus k into 1 plus under root 2 is equal to 0. We have put this polynomial is equal to 0. 2 plus k plus under root 2 is equal to 0. This plus 2 minus 2 plus under root 2 minus under root 2. I have taken out minus as common. Answer is 2 plus under root 2. You can leave the answer here also. in this step. Third and fourth part, do it yourself. Now see question number 4. Another very interesting question. This is the split in the middle term. I've taught you in class 8th also. Just remember. The question is 12x square minus 7x plus 1. What we are supposed to do? First number and the last number. 12 ones are 12. In between 7. We have to take out two numbers in such a way. That after multiplication we will get 12, or adding or subtracting we get 7. After multiplication we get 12, or adding and subtracting those numbers we will get the middle number. Or what I can write 7 as 4 plus 3, and 4 3s are 12 also. Got it? I break the 7 in such a way that by adding I am getting 7, and by multiplying these numbers we are getting 12, which I want. So I have written 4 plus 3. This minus sign will go inside. Minus 4 x minus 3x plus 1. Taking common from first two, what will be the common? 4 3s are 12, and in the 4 table, the table of 4, 4 also come and 12 also come. I have taken 4 as common. Yeah, there are 2x, a single x. I have taken x as common. What is left? 4 3s are 12, 1x minus 1. Whatever is leaving here, we have to make it here also. It is minus 3x plus 1. I have taken out minus as common. This minus will become plus. This plus will become minus. Now this and this are same. This is the rule of the splitting in the middle term. We have to make both the brackets same. Take this common from the whole, 3x minus 1. What is left here? 4x minus 1. This will be more clear in the next exam, next question. See second part. 2x square plus 7x plus 3. First and the last, 2 3s are 6. In middle, 7. I have breaked 7 in such a way, 6 plus 1, 7. And 6 1 ja 6. 6x plus 1x plus 3. Taking common from them, 2x is common. What is left? X plus 3. Same, it is left x plus 3. From the whole we have taken x plus 3 as common. What is left? 2x plus 1 is the answer. Now see the third part. 6x square plus 5x minus 6. First and the last, 6 6 are 36. In middle it is 5. I have breaked 5 in such a way that after multiplying we'll get 36, or after plus minus we'll get 5. 9 4s are 36. 9 minus 4 is 5. Done. 6x square plus 9x minus 4x minus 6. I have taken 3x as common, 2x plus 3 is left. Taken 2 as common, minus 2 as common, 2x plus 3 is left. The answer is there in front of you. The last part we have done it, just take a look of it. 3 4s are 12. In middle it is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. 4 3s are 12. Look at it very carefully, everyone. So complete this exercise. One question is left, we will be doing afterwards. If you can do it, do that question, just do it. Or otherwise I will be explaining you. God bless you all of you.